Hello, my name is Einar Jordan, and once again, I'm neither a doctor, I'm not a doctor, not a nutritionist, and many of my experiments you shouldn't try at home, especially this one that I'm going to talk about. I had some recent success with the treatment of interstitial cystitis or chronic prostatitis, or chronic bladder pain, whatever name they use to describe this condition. Um, so I found a study online that I will attach that NAC and acetyl cysteine was used to treat a 70-year-old patient with a 20-year history of interstitial cystitis of the bladder. Uh, According to the article and the study, she was not improving. And again, she was 70 years old. She was also a vegan, so the response to this study is probably not as good. However, the study was able to cure her. It's a single person study. Um, it's called a case study. This was 2019 2020. She received 20 infusions of low dose NAC. We're going to call it NAC from now on. Um, NAC, and she got cured. After the fifth dose, she started feeling better. After the ninth or 10th dose, she was asymptomatic. And there has been no follow up as far as we know, but 19 infusions put her in remission. As you know, I done a lot of things to improve my condition. At the worst, I was going to the bathroom 50 to 6 times a day, a lot of inflammation on the bladder stomach area, going all the way to the kidneys, the colon, a lot of internal inflammation, going 50, 60 times a day to the bathroom, pain, inability to sleep, etc. So looking at this study, my first uh, thing I started escalating, so I started taking just NAC. On empty stomach, it works better than in full stomach. Uh, um, but it is still, you can only take so much. So I started taking 2 capsules, about 2000 milligram, minor improvements, nothing major. I started reviewing literature, and it's not absorbed by the blood as quickly. So I tried my second experiment, was going all the way to 15,000 milligram daily using enteric capsules to go straight to the colon. And again, very, very minimal improvement. Uh, and I did this for close to 3 weeks. Nothing, not much. To be This third thing is I thought, well, this NAG is used for COPD and other respiratory conditions on inhalers. So I purchased a nebulizer, and I made a solution, a very high concentration solution. I lowered the concentration. Still, not enough goes to the blood to make a significant dent in this condition. I did this for about 2 weeks, 30 minutes a day, and nothing. Um, then, since I am a biotech engineer and I have made a lot of blood products for the industry and for doctors to use, I decided to create my own IV solution. Again, don't try this at home. This is highly dangerous. I have 28 years experience, not more than 30. I used to do this. I learned to do this in Cuba as a child on a clinic for animals, prepare saline solutions, add different medications to it. I have extensive experience on sterile filtering. So I took a solution of NAC. I made this 3000 milligram and I combined it with sterile saline. And I also have a lot of experience taking blood. So again, do not do this at home. There are current clinics that do this, unfortunately, not close to my house. Um, and I don't have the financial means right now to do this. So, with all my experience, I know how I conducted my first experiment. And as you know, I follow a keto diet, a low carb diet. I also fast regularly. Right now, I'm in the middle of a fast, just drinking tea for 18 hours every day. So I have improved my condition from by about 50%. Now, this first installation in the blood of 3,000 milligrams improved it by even better. So I'm going to the bathroom less than than 20 times a day. I'm calculating about every 3 hours. I'm sleeping well through the night. 3 hours if I'm sitting. If I'm active, I can probably extend it to like 5, 6 hours. Um, it does not seem to be a placebo effect, because normally my placebo effects last only 24 hours. So I just passed now the 72-hour period, and I am going to conduct further intravenous installations of this solution. I purchased about 10 bags, and my experiment is probably going to run for at the very least 10 units every 3 to 7 days. I will be doing it. My goal, I don't think I will need the 19 or 16 or 19 infusions that she received. I probably can do this in half, due to how well I'm responding to it within one installation of blood, of intravenous solution of 3,000 milligrams. Now, the safety profile on NAC is very good. I review the rat experiments, and the amount ingested by rats is somewhere around 800,000 milligrams. Sorry, 300,000 milligrams, which is quite high. I calculated that's equivalent to humans. Um, Also, intravenous, this was used for COVID at 30,000 milligrams. They did it 3 times a day. This is actually a standard treatment for, I think, it's overdose of acetaminophen. And they put a much higher dose on people. But I'm not pushing the envelope because I'm already doing this at home, and I don't have the time to infuse uh, this volume. So the rate of infusion that I'm using, and you count the drops, is around 35 drops per hour, uh, which runs to somewhere around 250 milliliters with 3,000 milligrams of NAC. And I sterile filter through a 0.22 micron filter the NAC. I mix it with the sterile saline. I put it back in the bag, and I also I'm pretty decent and finding veins and doing IV. It's been a while since I've done it, but apparently I didn't forget how to do it. Um, I have people checking on me just to make sure that I'm okay. I don't want anyone to be involved, so I try to keep people away. And my cousins, like, I consult with several health providers that they don't agree with it, but at least they give me good advice on how to do certain things. Uh, and the first experiment was somewhere around 2.5, 3 hours of drops for the first 250 milliliters using 3,000 milligrams of NAC. I am doing great. I am shocked that it's this simple to be cured. And this special thanks to the son of this painter that, this is a copy that I'm started that I do myself, but the Jose Badia, thank you. He's the one that's forward me the study, and we started together doing experiments with capsules. But he does not have the experience and training, and I will not provide this to anyone else, because this is highly risky and dangerous. For You can have a reaction, a histamine reaction, which is very likely that the infection goes haywire. So the reason why this works is because NAC is a precursor to glutathione, which is the strongest antioxidant that the body produces. And the suspicion of the root cause of this disease is an infection that hides, according to the doctors that are involved with the is an organization called Live UTI Free. According to them, it's an infection that hides under the fibrin that your body creates to stop the infection. There, they believe that there are multiple infections in there. That's why one single antibiotic usually doesn't cure it. So their proposition is to use multiple antibiotics. And I try following their guidelines. I also try following the guidelines for um Candida albicans, and it did not work for me. I also try using very high doses of different antifibrolytics, and NAC is an antifibrolytic, is the precursor for your body to produce glutathione, which is an anti-inflammatory. So it works in two ways. It reduces the inflammation, it reduces the fibrin, and it allows your immune system to go in not only to kill the organisms that should not be there, infecting, causing this irritation, but it also goes in to clean the tissue that they may have damaged or they are using as their base of operations. Um, so NAC is being used for many conditions, brain, mental health disorders, which is also believed to be caused by infections. It's used for breathing, respiratory issues. It clears kidneys, it clears liver. It pretty much allows your body to rebuild itself by bringing down inflammation. And the other reason why this thing seems to be an infection is because also one way to increase your NAC in your glutathione in your body is to fast, and fasting seems to work very well. A lot of us have believed that we got on remission after a fast of 3 to 5 days with this condition, but the condition comes back because it's although your body produces a high amount of glutathione, it's not as high as it is with this. We're overproducing glutathione now beyond what's normal and natural for you to do up naturally. But I'm very excited. I'm trail pink. I've been battling this disease for 18 years now. I think the birthday is somewhere around now on the summer. Um, I Unfortunately, I can't open a clinic to do this, but I've seen, and I do not recommend clinics myself. I haven't done any investigation on them. I do not know what the concentrations are, the cost, or anything like that. So, but that will be for you guys to do investigation, and you can use my video to show it to your doctor. He probably gonna think I'm crazy because not many people do this at home. Not many people have the experience or the training. And again, I do this for doctors in the past for industry. I made blood products. I made solutions to be used intravenously, vaccines, etc. In my career, transplants of tissues. So I am the man that does this, and doctors put it on you. I'm not the person that puts it in your vein. That is obvious, and my experience is veterinary in that area, which is actually harder to catch the vein of an animal than it is of a human. So I hope this helps you. There is a cure. There is a cure right now. We have found a cure. Unfortunately, it's going to be slow because, well, doctors are there to make money. I'm sorry if they want us to be better, but they're there to make money. There is probably very little money to be made on this because it cannot be patented. Same with the industry, there is very little money they can do in the pharmaceutical industry. So it will be up to entrepreneurs and doctors to partner up to create more clinics. There is a few clinics that I have found. One clinic, at least in the US, I believe, in Arizona, I found in Canada, but any doctor that really cares about the patient suffering can do this in their clinic. It is not difficult. It is very simple. All you need is a glass container that's sterile or at least clean, a syringe, needles, a 0.22 filter that goes into the syringe. You put it in there with saline solution that you can get right out of the IV bag. You mix it, you dissolve it. It's only 3 grams, which is 300 milligrams of pure NAC, and you put it back in the bag, you put it in the vein, and you wait 2.5 to 3 hours. You can do it longer with a lot more saline for about 500 milligrams, but this is the reality of the simplicity of this treatment. Hopefully next week I will have another update of my second treatment. And I mean, I I don't know what else to say. Uh, I uh, I've done everything I can. I don't have funding. Uh, there is all I got is a book to help people with transplants, and I will try to write another book on this because not everyone likes to watch YouTube videos, unfortunately. But there is a cure. We found the cure exists, and it's easy to do. Any doctor can do it in their office. They tell you otherwise because they're not willing to take the risk or they're not making money. That's the reality. Thank you very much. God bless us all.